Hi friends, I'm Diane. I'm 59 years old, postmenopausal. I have lost and maintained a 105-pound weight loss since starting a GLP-1 medication in November of 2022. Okay, I apologize that I look like a wreck, but it has been a morning, let me tell you. I was on my way to work this morning and the check engine light on my car came on, and then my car started running really rough. So rather than take any chances, I drove straight to the repair shop. I got there about 6:30 in the morning. Unfortunately, they don't open till 8. And it was about 30 degrees out this morning, and I didn't want to run my car because it was acting all weird. And so I was sitting in my car shivering for an hour and a half. Oh, it's been fun. Anyway, luckily it wasn't too serious. I needed some spark plugs and an ignition coil. Sure, okay. No idea what that is, but apparently I needed one. My car is slowly dying. It's burning oil. I have to put oil in it every couple of weeks to keep it running. I'm trying to just keep it running as long as I can. Anyway, so that's been my morning. It's been a morning, and I'm over this day, and it's not even 1 o'clock yet. I'm leaving work. I'm going grocery shopping. We're going to be going to Stop and Shop in Aldi today. I'm going to pick up some food for my simplified meal plan. If you haven't seen that video where I discuss what I'm doing now, I'll try to remember to link it down in the description box. And once I get the grocery shopping done, I have to take the dog to the vet. Our 17-year-old beagle, Maddie, has been losing weight despite still eating like a beagle. Unfortunately, she has some issues with the muscles around her jaw. Apparently there's muscles here in the dogs, and it helped them chew and open their mouths, and hers are atrophied. So when she eats, she makes an absolute mess. She gets food on her ears, she gets food all over her face, she dribbles food out of the dish. But she's still eating, but she's losing weight, and she's eating more slowly, but she's losing weight, so we're gonna go get her checked out. Probably, the news is probably not gonna be good. I mean, she is 17 years old. But yeah, today's been a lot. So anyway, let me get out of here. Let me get to the grocery store, and I'll show you what I'm doing. Okay, I just wanted to show you this. That is going to be a Planet Fitness. They've been working on that for about 6 months now. And what's nice is that it's right next door to my Stop and Shop that I go to normally. And even better, it is literally on the way home from work. I have to pass it to get home. So it looks like they're getting closer to opening. Like I said, they've been working on that for about 6 months now. I will be happy when it opens, because then I'll have no excuse not to go to the gym when I pass it 5 days a week. Anyway, let's go in and get this grocery shopping done. All right, I'm back from shopping. If you hear slurping in the background, that is Maddie, our beagle. She's drinking water. She's very loud when she does that. And she's going to be at it for a while because, like I mentioned, she's got this thing where the muscles that surround her, the sides of her face and her mouth, are atrophied, so she can only take in so much at a time. So she usually spends a good 5 minutes sitting there drinking water. So I apologize. That's just how it is with her. Okay, I normally have around a $200 budget every week for groceries. Now in that, I do also include like household goods, detergent, paper towels, toilet paper, and cat food and dog food. So I know it's a high budget for just 2 people, but it also includes for our pets and just other miscellaneous stuff. So let's start with my Aldi haul. I think I spent like $56. Looking at it, it doesn't look like a lot, which is weird because normally with Aldi, I feel like I get a lot more for my money, but I did buy some a little bit higher priced items today. So let me flip you around and I'll show you what I got. Okay, so this is the Aldi haul. Try and say that 5 times fast. Like I said, about $56, $58. I did pick up a couple things I normally don't pick up. Yeah, I think this is gonna set us, both myself and Bob, up for the week. Bob has been trying to eat better. He's been eating a lot of seafood. I'm not a huge seafood person. I do like shrimp and crab, but he likes whitefish and tuna and all this other stuff. So anyway, let's get into the haul. First of all, of course, I have to have my blackberries. Oops, I guess I could turn those around so they're facing the right way. Okay. Blackberries, I have those with my lunch. And then also with my lunch, I got some cucumber and some cherries. I wanted to get sugar snap peas, but they didn't have any. I like munching on those. I'll just throw a handful in with my lunch. And it's a nice, crisp, you know, snack to have along with it, with my lunch. So I was disappointed they didn't have any today. And Maddie's back to drinking water. I got 2 things of cottage cheese, low fat and just regular. The low fat's for me, the regular is for Bob. I think I'm gonna have yogurt for my breakfast this week. And I saw this Greek honey yogurt, but when I got home, I kind of looked at the macros on it, and they're not great. So I'm disappointed. 200 calories for only 7 grams of protein? What the heck happened? Oh well, I bought it, I'll use it. Okay. They have had these on and off for a while. They're actually really good. They have like 3 different flavors. I found this in like the freezer case for the Aldi finds. The butter and garlic is the one I like. They also have like a citrus lime and a chipotle one. And for this entire package, it's only 230 calories and 29 grams of protein. So that's really good. I mean, it says on here that you're supposed to get 2.5 servings. I mean, that's like a skewer and like 1 from the next skewer. It's not really enough. I think there's like 4 to 5 on each skewer. So they had these today, so I picked up 2 just to stick them in the freezer. It's a nice quick meal. Just throw them in the oven, pair it with some veggies and either some rice, or sometimes I'll do potatoes, either mashed or sweet. So I was happy to see those today. Bob wanted some ahi tuna. I had gotten him tuna a couple weeks ago, and he had it, was it last night or the night before? And he really liked it. And it's, I think this package was like $5, which is actually pretty great for 12 ounces. And let's see if I can show you the macros. I mean, each steak is 130 calories and 28 grams of protein. Wow. So that's really good. So like I said, he's trying to eat better. He's eating a lot more fish and things like that, but he likes warm tuna. I cannot stomach the thought of warm tuna, like tuna melts and that stuff. Not doing it. Can't do it. Nope. So anyway, that's for him. I got some cat treats, some dog food. They didn't have they usually have the little packages that are like 66 cents. They didn't have any today, so I bought full cans. I did get sucked in by the Aldi finds aisle, and I got some baked roasted garlic and herb Lay's potato chips as a snack. As you can tell, I like garlic, if that wasn't obvious before. Bob doesn't, so he probably won't eat those. And then the last thing I got, I saw this at the register as I was checking out. They have electrolyte sparkling water. Now they had 3 different flavors. This is strawberry watermelon. They also had like a lemon lime and then a berry one. I will do a taste test of this. I'm hoping it's good because I think it was like $4, which is a lot cheaper than Element. Let's go ahead and taste test that sucker. Strawberry watermelon. And these are warm, so I've got myself a little cup with some ice. It smells good. It smells like strawberry, very fizzy. I don't want to spill it, so I'm not going to tip it anymore because I will spill it. Cheers. I don't really taste watermelon. I do taste and smell the strawberry, but I don't really taste watermelon. And you know how Element tastes salty almost a little bit? This doesn't taste like salty at all. It's not bad. So, if you want to see see if I can't do it without a glare. That's the nutritional information. 0 calories, 0 sugar, natural flavors. 55 grams of sodium. Okay, let me put my Aldi haul away and I will show you my Stop and Shop haul. Okay, and here is this week's Stop and Shop haul. I think I spent about $128. So between Stop and Shop and Aldi, I did come in under budget, about $10 under budget. So that's always good. You will notice there are a lot of beverages. I spend a lot of money on beverages. It's just how it is. All right, we'll start down here. You can ignore all the dog and cat food to the left. I picked up a salad kit. I haven't been really eating too much salad. I was really burned out on it, but I thought that would be something nice and quick and easy to have for dinner one night. I'm burned out from salads because I had them for lunch every day for years, and so I've been trying not to eat salad and look for other ways to get veggies in. But this sounded good to me, so I'll probably have that for dinner one night this week with maybe some chicken. If you haven't had the sumo oranges, or as Bob calls them, the mutant oranges or the ugly oranges, they're very good. They're expensive, not gonna lie, but they peel real easily and they taste really good. He loves them, loves them. So I try to pick some up every week for him because he loves them so much. Behind that, I have my obligatory grapes. We were out of soy sauce, and Stop and Shop had them on sale, so I bought 2. Bob wanted some shrimp. I think he's planning on making like pasta and shrimp. Let me preface all of this probably sounds weird, but we generally make our own dinners. He works such crazy hours. It's not that we never eat the same thing for dinner, but I'm being very particular about what I'm eating right now. And like I said, he works crazy hours, so when he comes home, he wants something quick and easy. And so I buy him the stuff that he really likes, and he does his own thing. So he wanted shrimp, so I got him some shrimp. Pineapples were on sale. I think they were like $2 or $1.99, so I picked up one. I had gotten him tilapia a couple weeks ago and he finished it up, so I bought him some more. I do not like whitefish. I'm more of a shrimp and crab girl than a whitefish kind of girl, so he will eat those, I will not. I did pick up 4 cans of the chicken of the sea tuna. They were on sale, 4 for $5, and I was low on them anyway, so I'll stock those up. And I got more of my Jell-O. That's my snack at night. So the grapes. Parsley is for our birds. He gives a sprig or 2 of parsley to... We have birds, parakeets and things, and I don't know, that's his thing. He does that, I don't. I got myself some rotisserie chicken to use for either my lunch this week or just other meals. Chicken broth is for my cat. I have a cat that has pretty severe constipation problems. He's on medication 3 times a day for it. He's also a cat that refuses to eat wet food. Absolutely refuses. He does not like churro. He does not like tuna. Will not touch it. So he is on a special dry fiber food. But in order to get more fluids into him, I moisten it with chicken broth. If I moisten it with water, he won't eat it. If I moisten it with chicken broth, he will. So I bought like 4 of those, but I only put 1 out. But that's for the cat. Rotini for Bob, for if he makes the shrimp and pasta. And speaking of that, I was watching a YouTuber, and I don't remember who it was, and I apologize for that. And he was talking about using egg noodles in place of pasta because it has more protein. And I was kind of comparing them in the store. And a regular box of pasta is probably about 7 grams of protein per serving. All of the ones of the egg noodles I found in the store were 8 grams. So it's not that much more. It's less than the Barilla protein pasta, which is what I usually buy because I don't like the chickpea pasta. But I thought I would buy egg noodles this week just for something different. I was thinking about seeing if I could find like a beef stroganoff recipe. I have some condensed mushroom soup. I also have condensed chicken soup. And I thought maybe I could make sort of a beef stroganoff or something and use these noodles instead. I don't know. We'll figure it out at some point. But I just thought it for something different. All right, back here, Cheez-Its are for Bob. He wanted a little snack. That's for him. The Simply Watermelon and Simply Limeade are also for Bob. That's what he likes to drink. He goes through spurts. He went through a period where he was drinking nothing but 0 sugar soda, particularly the A&W Root Beer or the Dr. Pepper Zero, but he's kind of tired of that now. This is his new fixation. I have explained to him that he is drinking calories, and he's okay with it. So that's for him. I bought some detergent. It was on sale. It was 2 for $7, and you were saving like $7.58. So less than half price. So I picked up 2. And all the way in the back, like I said, I buy a lot of beverages. The San Pellegrino sparkling water is for Bob, and the bubbly cherry is for me. So that is my Stop and Shop haul. So that's this week's haul. I think I have some interesting things that I can make with some of the stuff that I bought. You'll notice I didn't buy any chicken or beef. I have plenty of that. About 2 weeks ago, I went to Lidl because that's usually where I get the dog food for Maddie. And I went early in the morning and they had chicken breasts on sale. So I got 4.5 pounds of chicken breast for $10. And it had the red sticker on it. So I think it was like 25% off or whatever. So I cooked it up. I took half of it and I made sort of a chicken pot pie filling. I used the cooked chicken. I used some Alfredo sauce and then some frozen peas and carrots. And I cooked it all up together. And then I froze it, in super cubes. So I have that as something. I could actually put that even over those egg noodles. That would be good too. Ooh. Okay, there's an idea. Yeah, so I made that and froze it. And then the other half of the package of chicken, I seasoned and just cooked in my Instant Pot, and I shredded it and I stuck it in the freezer. So I didn't put anything in particular on it. That way I could just pull it out and then I could decide whether I wanted to put like 0 sugar or low sugar barbecue sauce. I picked up some sweet and sour sauce, and I could do pasta, you know, I could do like spaghetti sauce or just whatever. So I have plenty of just plain chicken in my freezer. My freezers right now is pretty stocked between that, and then I had made some barbecue chicken a while. I had some extra rotisserie chicken that I needed to do something with before it went bad, and I had some of the barbecue sauce, so I made that, froze it. I had some sweet potatoes that were just about to go bad. I cooked those up. They're in the freezer. I already have I have regular potatoes in there. You know, I've got the chicken pot pie, I've got the plain chicken, I've got barbecue chicken. I think I still have some taco chicken back up there. I have some veggies. So I have a good sort of mix of stuff now that I don't have to cook anything to add to it, and I don't have to buy. That's the nice thing. I don't have to buy any chicken, or I actually have beef up there that I haven't cooked yet. I've got a package of ground beef, and then I've got from Aldi, I got a tube of the beef and the pork mixed together, which I'm not sure what I'm going to do with either, but I have that stuff. So I have plenty of proteins between that and then the shrimp I bought this week. So I have plenty of proteins to get me through the next probably 3 weeks to a month, if not longer. So it's good. So I don't have to worry about restocking the freezer. Plus now I have tuna, and I have a bunch of other stuff that I can eat. So I feel like I'm set up pretty well. I really need to buckle down with the diet. This has been a stressful week or so, and I haven't done the best with my eating. So I want to get back on track with that, and having a variety of different things really helps me from getting bored. You know, I still have some stuff that I bought last week. I still have some Cara oranges down in my other refrigerator. I think I used all the blackberries I had. I think I still have some spinach. I've got a bunch of different stuff that I can mix and match and make some good and tasty meals, so I'm looking forward to that. I need to put all of this stuff away, especially the fishy fish, because I don't like the smell of it, and I don't like the smell of it when it cooks. Ugh. But if he's gonna eat healthier, then I'm all for it, so I'll suck it up. But I gotta get this stuff put away. I gotta get Maddie ready for her doctor's appointment. I hope that goes well. I don't think it's going to, but poor old girl. She's having a rough time of it. Like I said, besides the eating issues, she's got arthritis. She can't really bend her legs, so she walks straight-legged all the time. And it makes her look, she does this little back and forth, and it's cute, but I know that it's uncomfortable for her to walk, and it's hard for her to go up and down stairs, and yeah, she's an old lady, so we're gonna try to figure out why she's losing weight. I don't know if she's got hyperthyroidism or cancer, or probably cancer, but if that's the case, we'll just make her comfortable for as long as we can. I'm still drinking this electrolyte drink. Yeah, it's definitely strawberry. No, I'm not getting any watermelon from it, which is disappointing because I like watermelon. And I'm looking forward to when watermelon comes back in season, because when it does, every week I buy a huge watermelon, and I chop it up and stick it in the fridge, and Bob and I both snack on it because it's delicious. The best was when I was down in Georgia taking care of my mom before she passed and after she passed. I stayed at her house for like 5 weeks after she died, and she lived in a very rural area, and there are farms everywhere. And one gentleman who worked on one of the neighboring farms brought us over fresh watermelon, literally just picked watermelon. Oh my gosh, it was so good. It was the best watermelon I ever had. Absolutely delicious, and it was huge. It was this enormous watermelon. Didn't charge us anything for it, just dropped it off, being very neighborly, and he knew my mom, and my mom had hired him to do some handyman stuff around the house, and so he was very appreciative of her, and he was very kind and would bring us, I mean, he was bringing us so much watermelon, we couldn't eat it fast enough, but it was the best watermelon I've ever had, I'll be honest with you. You can't get it any fresher than having it picked earlier that day. So I'm looking forward to watermelon season. All right, this is definitely growing on me. So I may have to pick up another box or two of it the next time I go if they still have it. That's the one thing with Aldi. If you find something you like, sometimes they don't keep it there. This did say on it that it's a limited edition. It doesn't say it on the can, but it said it on, I'm pretty sure it said it on the box. Oh, maybe not. One of the boxes I know definitely said limited edition. Oh, maybe they have this one all the time. Well, I'll have to look for it. Anyway, I'm babbling now, so let me go take care of all the things I need to do, including my dog. If you found this video interesting or informative, I would greatly appreciate it if you'd give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing if you haven't already. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a great day. My cat is rubbing up against me right now. I hope you have a great day. I hope you have a great week. Thanks again for watching. Take care.
Give a little bit of loving, just a little bit the real.